Namaskaram. So today is day 28 of the SaveSoil journey. Yesterday we were looking at how we can cleanse the water element within our system. I hope you were able to experiment. If you haven't already tried, see if you can make those changes we looked at yesterday. And today we will also cover about how we can cleanse the earth element and the air element. So the earth element is about 12% of our body, and this is the second most dominant element, and we have already looked at various ways in which we can cleanse and be in touch with this earth element. In our previous videos we have looked at various ways. Just to recap, how you can be in touch with the earth element is if you can see that on a daily basis, if you can put your hands and feet in the soil, especially the palms and the soles, if they come in touch with the soil or the earth, it will be very beneficial in harmonizing the system. So if you can spend a few minutes every day in the garden or in some natural space, trying to touch the plants, trees, earth, putting your especially your soles and your palms in the earth, it will be very beneficial for your overall health and well-being. So this is something which you can do in terms of connecting with the earth element. Apart from that, we have looked at various other ways in which how you can walk barefoot. You can see if you can walk before dinner barefoot. You can make use of the pradosham in walking barefoot. Sit on the ground as much as possible. All these things we already looked at in terms of how to connect with the earth. So this is something which you can attempt. In terms of the in terms of the air element forms about 6% of our composition, and this is something again we touched upon it in terms of how to cleanse the element within us by being in touch with nature. So if you can spend a few minutes every day in fresh air, trying to imbibe the fresh air, especially those of us who are staying in cities, if we can try to go to a natural place every day, maybe just take a walk alongside a park or a lake or a place where the air is a little pure. So if you can do that on a daily basis, just see there may be some garden or there may be some lake nearby to your place where you're staying. If you can take a walk every day and just breathe in that air, it will enhance the air element within you in a tremendous way. So that's something which you can do. Apart from that, if you can also, if you have children, as we looked at yesterday, if you can take them out in nature, and especially in places where the air is pure, and do something which is dynamic, some physical activity which is dynamic, so that the breath becomes slightly deeper than normal, then the body itself has that intelligence to breathe in a certain way, to imbibe that, which can greatly enhance the constitution and strength of the body. So that's something which is very important to try and see if you can. If there are children at home, you can spend enough time in natural places, at least once a month if you can go out. And apart from that, if this is something, if you're not able to do, if you're not able to go outside on a regular basis, or if you're staying in places where the air is not very great, and you're not able to spend enough time to go outside, step outside, then another way in which you can cleanse the air element within you is by doing the Nadi Shutti Pranayam. So Nadi Shutti is a way of cleansing the nadis, and this is something which is very simple. You can learn. It's even available online on Sadhguru app. If you go to the Sadhguru app, if you download the Sadhguru app, you'll find the yogic practices over there, and one among them is Nadi Shuddhi, which is a pranayam or a way of controlling the prana or energy levels in the system. So please see if you can do this. It will greatly enhance the strength in the system by cleansing the air element. So please try to attempt these things and share with us about your experiences and how it has been for you. And we'll see about the remaining elements in the next few days. Namaskaram.